Hello, I'm Freddie Flintoff and you're watching Sky Guide.
The challenge we're taking on for me is pretty much unknown. You know, I've never done anything to this scale before. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it. I don't like cycling.
You know, I haven't done anything like this before. You know, this is a serious physical challenge. 115 kilos on a bike, you know, just doesn't work, quite frankly.
Cycle Slam is a charity event, which is with me and Dallaglio, and it's a cycle. I hate cycling. From Olympia in Greece to London. I think it's just under 2,900 kilometres, and various people are going to join us on the way, raise money and cycle with us. And it's going to take about 3.5 weeks, and we're trying to raise £2.012 million.
Everyone's got that moment when they may think they've bitten off more than they can chew. I'm at that now.
It's a very hard challenge, but it beats getting beaten up every weekend at 3 o'clock.
I have a confession on the training. I didn't do any, quite naively, because I've been so busy before we went. And the problem with cycling is it takes up so much time. I can't go out cycling for 4 or 5 hours, and it's going to hurt. It's going to be 4 hours of hurting. So if I train it not, I'll hurt. So I just got on with it. It was tough. It had its moments. You know, we had like 84-kilometre hill climbs through the Alps, but managed to get round. But it was tough.
No question about making it. We'll crawl on our hands and knees if we have to.
It's possible to attack you and me.
Attack? Attack
Yeah.
what?
Allez,
Who's to attack you?
follow me.
Okay, we're going to
Allez,
fight.
allez, allez, allez.
The main challenge obviously was cycling and getting round, but Lawrence, I challenged him to row Lake Garda with James Cracknell. It's 15-kilometre row. But unbeknown to him, they don't row on Lake Garda because it's too windy. If you look at it, there's like windsurfers, sailboats, no rowers. We didn't know that, so we found that tough.
I hate to worry you, but there's a lot of water in my boat here. So at the moment, we're now totally full of water. This is as full as I've ever been in a boat.
And then he set me up with abseiling down off a bridge, about 200 metres down a bridge, into some ice-cold water to go canyoning. I didn't know canyoning existed. It's like you run through water and jump off things and climb into water. It's bizarre. And then whitewater rafting afterwards. So it wasn't just cycling, but it was fun. It was fun.
Forwards, Graham. A bit further that way, Graham. Graham, you're missing it, Graham. Oh, Graham. Graham. Hey, Graham.
Just paddle, you
Steer,
paddle.
Graham. Graham, steer.
Toughest part of the cycling was the Alps. You know, we went through the Italian and Swiss Alps, and I didn't realise they were that big, the Alps. I know the mountains, but I think you only appreciate the size of them when you're pedalling. Because we had one day we had an 84-kilometre hill climb. We left the hotel and just started going up and up and up. It took about 6 hours, and we went down again and went back up for 20 kilometres. So I'm not really built for cycling. I'm definitely not built for going up hills. So I found it a bit tricky.
84-kilometre climb today. 84. Ridiculous.
The highs of the challenge was finishing, definitely. Finishing each day and getting off the bike. But also I think within the group of people who came, there were some amazing people. And the nicest thing was seeing people achieve things they didn't seem possible. And all the time they're doing it, they're putting themselves through hell, really. And it's for two causes which me and Lawrence are very passionate about, so effectively they're doing it for us. And that's quite a humbling experience.
It's the pain and the glory. There's only two emotions in the Alps. Pain going up and ecstasy coming down. So hopefully there'll be a bit of ecstasy. But at the moment, as you can see, I'm going through a lot of pain.
Yeah, I got sore in places I probably just can't describe on here. Places I never knew I had. Sat on a bike for 3.5 weeks. Oh, tell you, it's that one thing getting a few niggles, like tired legs, but your seating position and what you sat, the saddles are like a Mach 3, aren't they? They're tiny, and it's like just, oh, I can't begin to tell you how sore I got.
Just everything just caught me. Long days in the saddle, 14-hour days, 11, 12-hour days. Yesterday was a long one.
As a challenge, it was very different. With the cricket, you're trying to win, you're trying to play for a team or whatever it may be, but this was very different. The reasons for doing it were just to help people, so the sense of achievement at the end of it and pride was probably as much as I've experienced.